Yes, people, what's happening? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another upload. You people are lucky. 2 videos today. First things first, guys, make sure you smash a like. Make sure you subscribe to the channel because remember, people, when we get to 5,000 subscribers, there will be a giveaway for a Chelsea training top from the upcoming season. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't. And let's dive into it, people. You know, it seems to happen every summer. It seems to happen for the last God knows how many years. But big breaking news, guys. Neymar'S Entourage are in conversations with Chelsea. Reported by Fabrice Hawkins, reported first by Get French Football News via RMC Sports. And it all comes off the back of Neymar informing PSG today that he wants to leave the club. Now, Neymar's future has been one that gets discussed every summer pretty much. You know, the big money move to PSG didn't really take off how he wanted it to. He wanted to emerge from Messi's shadow, try and win the Ballon d'Or. None of those things have happened. And now we get the news Monday night that his camp are in talks with Chelsea. Now, of course, Chelsea and Neymar always seem to get linked. It seems to happen most years. It's clear that we know Todd Boehly is looking for a marquee signing at Chelsea. We tried to get it with Cristiano Ronaldo. Thomas Tuchel held firm and said no to that move. But Chelsea have been looking for a marquee signing. We made a bit of an embarrassment of a marquee signing when we signed Raheem Sterling last summer. But Chelsea have been looking for a big name. Todd Boehly's clearly been looking for a big name. And Neymar is one of those guys that is clearly on the list. It's clearly one that, you know, it would be popular with a lot of people. Look, it's Neymar. Let's talk about this, people. It's Neymar. You know, it's one of the greatest players of his generation. So much skill, so much talent. Phenomenal player at Barcelona, one of the best in the world for sure. Hasn't quite happened at PSG. He's not really hit the heights in Paris, but there's still a very talented player. And we know that Todd Boehly has met Nasser El Khalifi on numerous occasions, not purely to discuss about Neymar, but to discuss many other things with Neymar was part of the agenda. Sorry, and let's explore it. Neymar absolutely very talented, but at the same time, guys, there's potential attitude issues, there's potential injury issues. He always seems to pick up an ankle injury sort of around February time so that he can go off to Brazil and celebrate his sister's birthday, which he seems to do most years. Could you question his commitment to the game? Absolutely, potentially you could. But, you know, it's part of it is just like, how can you say no to that? How could you not like someone like Neymar at your club? It'd be an absolute marketing dream. Chelsea would make so much money back through the shirt sales. They tap into new markets in Brazil. They tap into the Asian market with Neymar as well. And, you know, it would fit the bill what Chelsea are looking for, a hybrid player that can play wing, can play 10, and could even play as sort of a false 9 if necessary, guys. So, look, he ticks those boxes. But in terms of the cons, look, Neymar would have to come in, if he were to come in, and take a significant pay cut. He's on what, circa around 600k per week at PSG. That massively gazumps any of the wages that Chelsea are currently paying. Chelsea are trying to bring their salary down. The highest earner at the club is around 300k a week or just over, which is Raheem Sterling. Even if Neymar were to come, even if he took a 50% pay rise, then he would still be on around 300k a week, and that's probably more than Chelsea are prepared to spend. Now, look, it's very easy to get carried away with these links. Of course, Chelsea are just one club that could potentially get Neymar. Of course, this has certainly got Saudi Arabia written all over it as well. I'm sure they'll come to the table with a proposal. Of course, he dreams of that return to Barcelona. I don't think they've got the facilities or the finances for that. And then Chelsea probably do have the finances for it. But again, how easily could we convince Neymar to join the club? Massive pay cut required. No Champions League football at all. Yes, Thiago Silva's there. We could have a word with him. Yes, we've got Mauricio Pochettino who's worked with him before as well. Does he want to try the Premier League? Who knows? But to convince him to come with no Champions League football and to convince him to take a huge pay cut, that's going to be a huge ask, and it's going to be difficult. I mean, how would Neymar adapt to the Premier League? You know, he finally But this is strange, though, as well. Let's think about it from Neymar's perspective. Now, finally, with Messi gone, with Mbappe on his way out, Neymar has the opportunity to be the main man for a PSG side that desperately needs his quality, needs his creativity in a new look forward line with the likes of Gonzalo Ramos and Ousmane Dembele, and he's asked to leave. Look, it's an interesting one. Make it make sense. I don't really get it, but from a Chelsea perspective, it doesn't fit what the club are looking to do at all with this project. We're signing young players, some of the best talent around Europe, bringing the wage structure down, having performance incentive pay increases and decreases. It doesn't fit the age profile of the squad that we're looking for. And it doesn't tick any of those boxes. But sometimes when certain players become available, and if you get a sniff of doing it, sometimes those things have got to be chucked to one side. And yes, we know that Neymar doesn't track back. We know he doesn't do defensive work, but we can certainly have, you can have one player in a team that doesn't do it. We had it with Eden Hazard, and Neymar could potentially be one of those. Why PSG hasn't worked is because they've got 3 players at the front of the end of the pitch that do no tracking back and no defending. At Chelsea, we had it with Eden Hazard, as I said. That's one player. You can get away with it with one player as long as everyone else is pulling their weight, and that one player makes a huge difference. But you know what? Neymar at Chelsea, look, I think this again, people going mad at these reports. I'm obviously going mad at it, making a video, a bit of breaking news and whatnot. But the reality of the situation is being in conversations with the entourage, it's one of those, isn't it? Neymar's possible destinations, again, Barcelona, Chelsea would be one of those. But the entourage are in conversations with Chelsea. So let's wait and see what happens on that front. But it's so tricky, isn't it? Because we'd all love it, we'd all dream of it. It'd be amazing to see him in a Chelsea shirt at Stamford Bridge, strutting his stuff. Do you imagine all the Neymar shirts? I'd certainly get one with Neymar on the back. But the reality of the situation is that a deal is still a long way off. A deal is still very, very difficult to sort out. But it's exciting that the club are in contact with his entourage, and let's see what comes of it. I mean, ultimately, I probably don't really think too much will come of it, but the fact remains, I've still got the feeling that Bowley does want a marquee signing. He wants a big name player, and Neymar is probably the biggest out there that is potentially attainable. So I think they're going to have to watch this space on Neymar to Chelsea. I think it would certainly mean the end of Elise coming to Chelsea, for sure. But let's wait and see. I mean, I will be there. I will be there. Neymar is a number 10 at Chelsea. I will be there. I would love to see it. Yes, it doesn't tick the boxes, and yes, it doesn't fall in line with what we're doing. But sometimes for certain players, if you can do a deal and you can get them, you just got to chuck everything to one side because they're that good and they make that much difference. And I think Neymar could certainly be there. But guys, let me know your thoughts. Neymar's entourage in contact with Chelsea. Do you think a move for Neymar to Chelsea makes sense? Would you be a fan of that move? Let me know in the comments. Make sure you smash a like. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, guys. When we hit 5K, it's going to be a Chelsea Trading Top giveaway. The quicker we get there, the quicker you can get your hands on one of those tops. So please do subscribe. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Smash a like, subscribe. Peace out. I'll catch you again in another video soon. Up the Chelsea.